Hello, good morning students. I am Madhuri. So today we will discuss about baseband signal receiver. Okay. So what is a baseband signal first of all? So a baseband signal, it is a signal which is transmitted over a channel without any modulation. So if you are sending any signal without any modulation, okay, then it is called a baseband transmission. Okay, so this is a baseband signal receiver. Okay, so here we have x of t is an input signal. Okay, n of t is a noise. Okay, of course for every signal there will be a noise little bit that will be added into a input signal, and we have a resistor. We have here dump and integrator. So we have a integrator and a dump switch. We have two switch, SW1 and 2. This is for dumping, this is for sampling switch. Okay, this is called a dump switch, this is called a sample switch, and we have an integrator. So let's see the function of this. So this is a baseband signal where we are seeing the basic, the here the digital signal whatever we are giving x of t, it is corrupted by a white noise which we are calling it as n of t. Okay, so the digital signal x of t is corrected by a white noise during transmission over a channel. Okay, so that noisy signal is, we are calling it as x of t and n of t. Okay, x of t is the input binary signal digital data, and n of t is a noisy signal which is given as an input as to an integrator, and we are giving to a dump switch. Okay, here when you are giving to a dump switch, the capacitor is discharged fully. Okay, here the capacitor is discharged fully at the beginning of the bit interval. Okay, so this is how we are doing this. We are doing by temporarily closing the switch. When you close the switch, the capacitor start discharge. When it is open, it is discharge, as we know the capacitor function. Okay, so here this is achieved by temporarily closing the switch at the beginning of the bit interval we are closing. Then the integrator then integrates the noise input signal over 1 bit period. Okay, so this noisy input signal, this integrated signal, where is that signal? It is r of t. You can represent here as r of t. Okay, this is a signal r of t where we are integrating the signal in above figure. So for the square pulse input, the output of the integrator will be a triangular pulse. So what will be the input pulse for this? See, I will show here. So this is the input pulse where small t is equal to capital T. Okay, this is x of t signal before we are sending to an integrator. So this is the signal. So here this is the input signal of the integrator where we are observing that there is no noise in a signal. Okay, there is no noise in a signal here. Okay, and the pulse representing a binary 1. Okay, the width of the pulse is t. Okay, and here when this is given, what will be the output of the after the integrator? When we are sending our output of the integrator, we will see. So like this we will join. Okay, so this is the above figure for a square input pulse. For a square pulse input, the output of the integrator will be a triangle. Okay, okay, and this is the waveform of the r of t. Waveform of the r of t at the end of each bit period. For the end of the each bit period of t is equal to t, the value of r of t reaches to a maximum amplitude. Okay, it reaches the maximum, therefore the value of r of t is sampled at the bit of each bit. Okay, so here we need to find out how much of this is the noise which is generated after we are sending to the integrator. Okay, so now we need to calculate the signal to noise ratio. For how much of signal, how much of noise is generated, what is the ratio of the signal to noise in this. Okay, so always we have to compare the signal to noise ratio in maximum at the end of the period t is equal to t. So depending on the value of r of t, the decision is taken. Okay, so here the dump switch is then closed monetarily to discharge the receiver to receive the next bit. Okay, and this switch is used for taking the samples of the signal. Okay, so this is a basic function of the baseband signal receiver. Once again I'm giving a review. This is the input signal which we are sending to x of t with the noise of n of t. Okay, once this is sent through an integrator, okay, which is sent as an integrator, then we will have a signal like this when it comes out of the integrator. So this is a place where the noise is occupied and the signal got disturbed. So we need to find out this ratio, signal to noise ratio, and these switches are used for discharging and discharging of the input signal. So once the input is charged, it will be closed. Once it is open, it will be discharging, and this will be used for taking the sample number of inputs. And this is important, where the value of the input signal depends upon the r of t. Okay, so this is a baseband signal receiver. Now we will see the signal to noise ratio of the integrator and dump filter. So if you see, so this is the output. Now we will see the calculation. It's very simple. So calculation of signal, the output of the integrator, that is the output of the integrator is r of t. The output of the integrator r of t is equal to 1 by rc 0 to t x of t plus n of t, where x of t is input signal, n of t is the noise input signal. Okay, so we are comparing with the r and c value always. Okay, so this is a basic output of the integrator formula, you also know. Here we will perform, here the integrator is performed over 1 bit period from 0 to t. So here this is represented as the input of the integrator. So now r of t is what? R of t is equal to whatever the signal we are writing, just we are doing each part integration. Okay, r of t is equal to x of t plus n of t actually. Okay, that they are doing integration with respect to 0 to time. Okay, now that only same thing they are representing x naught of t plus n naught of t. Here x naught of t is an output signal voltage, where n of t is the output noise voltage. Now what we need to find out, we'll see. Now x naught of t is equal to 1 by rc, same whatever the formula we are writing. Okay, see here, since the value of x of t is equal to a, so here the x of 2 value is a before the input. Okay, so from 0 to t, we can write the above equation as x of t 1 by 2, which equation? 4.42. Okay, so here 1 by 0 t, this x of t is equal to a. If you write an x of t place lo a, then you can write this equation of a by rc into 1 into t. This one you can write represented as 0 with the time with respect to 0 to t. You will get at by rc. Now let the time constant rc is equal to tau, that we know. The above equation we can write x naught of t is equal to at by tau. So now the normal signal power in standard 1 ohm resistor. So what will be the signal power when it is a standard 1 ohm resistor? Will be output signal power is equal to x naught t by 1, x naught square t by 1. What is x naught square? This one only. So a square t square by 1 more. So what that only? See, a square t square by tau. So this is a signal noise. This is the x of t signal which we are expecting from the dump and integrated circuit. Now we need to calculate the signal to noise ratio for this signal. So always the signal to noise is input by output, signal by noise. So calculation of signal to noise ratio, we are representing as rho. In some books they are representing as like this, you can write rho or epsilon. So signal power by noise power. What is the signal power? Just now we got a square tau square by a square t square by tau square. Okay, that way I am representing. And what is the noise power? X n naught t by 2 tau square. This is a formula for noise power, n naught t by 2 tau square. So that I am substituting. From this, what do you get? 2a square by t naught, or a square t by n naught by 2. So either you can write this or this. So in textbook this is highlighted, so I am doing the same. Signal to noise ratio of a dampened integrated circuit is a square t by n naught by 2. Okay, this signal to noise ratio is also called figure of merit. Okay, so this is a calculation of signal to noise ratio. So when they ask in this question in exam, first you need to draw about the basic block diagram. What is the baseband signal receiver? What is the function? Then you write the equation of x of t, which is given before. X of t is equal to 1 by 2 rs. Okay, the same this equation, and then you can directly go to this. Okay, this is a signal to noise ratio of a dampened integrated circuit. Okay, so in the next we will see the probability of error. So what is the what is the maximum error we can see in the signal, and how this error can be eliminated or reduced, and what is the optimum level of reception in a baseband signal. So what is a baseband signal? Any signal which is directly transmitted without any modulation. Without any modulation we are sending to the output. Okay, that is a baseband transmission. And once the baseband transmission we know, we can transfer to many devices. Okay, so thank you for this. We'll see in the next video. Thank you.